I finally decided to be the version of myself I kept talking about.
I'm gonna glow up.
I just want to lock in.
This is me becoming her.
I do not want to be out right now. Winter, it's a tough one. It's a sticky one in winter because nobody wants to walk when it's raining.
By now I knew this was not going to be a quick transformation.
But this time I feel like it's taking longer because I'm actually doing it properly.
So I decided to commit to the whole year. Not for a specific result, but because I needed to do something that would have a lasting change.
May was my most consistent walking month. And then when spring comes, I can do my walks again in the morning. Yay! Pre-workout. We're doing upper body. Okay, do I feel better now that I've exercised? Yeah, I do. I look so emo today at the gym, bro. I've arrived at the gym. I don't want to do this. I really don't. I genuinely don't want to do this morning. I did not want to go to the gym this morning. Just that 5:30 alarm, it's too much. We're truly back again like we never left. It is 7:09. It's not that dark and I'm going on my walk. But however, I went to the gym first this morning. Now I'm going on my walk because the main issue was I wanted to get to work by a certain time. This was the dilemma, girl. Wanted to get to work by a certain time, but I also wanted to walk in the morning. But then it started getting lighter later on, right? You following? So then it was like, well, the sun is only really coming out at 7. So then we have now made a new perfect winter morning routine that's gonna carry me throughout this entire winter. I know I've changed my morning routine several times, but this time, this is the one. Oh my gosh, someone just walked past me. That was scary. I was so scared, I didn't even hear them. The key to this new routine is me being quick about things and not dilly-dallying and being slow. That is the key to the success of this morning routine, and also preparing myself the previous night. Those are the two keys that makes this routine the best routine I have done so far. 5:50, wake up, put on your clothes, get my water, put on my shoes, get my towel, and go and get out. Drive to the gym. It's about 12 minutes, depending. Boom, start my workout. Workout. Drive. Then I come to my walking area and then I walk for 45 to 50 minutes. That is the goal. Hold on, I wrote it down. Why am I acting like I gotta struggle when I actually wrote down my routine? This is how serious I am about this. Whew. Talking through my routine made me more out of breath. Okay, that's all. Let me continue with this walk now. I should have filmed this way because my skin looks a lot better. Because look, when I do this, this is where I should have filmed. So it's not the morning, it's nighttime. It's 8:50. I've just come home from dancing and I just wanted to share some thoughts. This weight loss journey has felt long,
I've been doing this since January, and it is now like mid-June, and I've seen results. I've seen results. I have. Even today when I was dancing, I was like, oh, like this doesn't feel as difficult this time. I'm not in as much pain in my joints. So I feel the improvements, but I still have this impatience in me that like feels like it's been 6 months. Why am I still doing this? Like, it's been 6 months. Why am I not fitting certain clothes yet? And it's like a push and pull. Well, I'm reminding myself that, well, you couldn't fit these clothes in January, but now you can fit them. So there is progress, but it's just not as fast as I would like it. And that is something I'm really, really struggling with. And also, as I am just dealing with personal stuff, grief. Anyway, it's the anniversary of you know what. I don't even want to say it. And I'm like, it's getting harder. It is. And it's getting harder because emotionally I'm having to really like dig for the motivation, and also because I feel like, oh my gosh, it's been 6 months, like why do I not see a crazy reaction? Why do I not have abs yet? And then also I don't know if other people might get this, that your head tells you like once you lose the weight, everything will be fine. Once you lose the weight, you won't have any problems anymore. And I know it's not true. I know it is not true at all. But I still get that voice of like, don't worry, once you lose the weight, you're not going to feel this anymore. Like, you'll be fine. And there's some aspects of that are true, in the sense I won't feel as stressed about wearing clothes. That's true, I won't, because I can fit the clothes that I already have, that I like. Some pain that I was feeling in my joints. I'm moving more, I'm doing Pilates, being healthier. But as I get more fit, as I get fitter, that's something I won't have to worry about anymore. But it's like the inside stuff can still be there. I know that exercise does help your mental health, but it can only do so much. Like, it's not something that will like fix your entire life. And I'm trying to remind myself of that, because I think I'm rushing myself to lose weight, because in my head I'm like, lose the weight, then everything will be perfect. Everything in life would be great. And that's not true, but I know that other people may feel like this, or may have had experience with this thinking when they've been on their weight loss journey, because I know I'm not the only one. I've heard other people talk about this before, and you know that it's not true, but it's still in your head. So there's a lot of things that I can see improving, but my downfall is impatience. It's wanting things quick, and that's not what this documentary no, I'm joking, it's not a documentary. That's not what this diary, whatever it is, documentary, movie, extravaganza, film, festival of the year extraordinaire, that's not what this is about. It's really about my journey. Like, this is a long time coming. I remember the first time I ever told myself I'm gonna lose weight, I was 8. I was literally 8 years old. I was 8 years old. But I remember weighing myself when I was 8 years old, and I felt like, oh my gosh, this is so heavy. And do you know why? Because my cousin weighed herself. She was 20 kilos. And when you're a kid, like, I knew she was younger than me, but I didn't, like, the maths, the sense was not sensing. I saw her weight, and she was like 20. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so heavy. Oh my gosh. But it's like, dude, how old is she and how old are you? Like, it's not the same. It's not the same. And that was the first time I ever weighed myself. And then I was like, oh, I need to lose weight. I literally, as an 8-year-old, I'm not even lying to you, as an 8-year-old, I was very aware of feeling bigger than everyone else. Yeah, I just definitely always felt big. When I look back now as an adult, I wasn't as big as I imagined myself to be, and I really wish someone would invent time travel so I could go back to my little self and be like, girl, like, you're fine. Just be a kid, run around, play sports, like, you're fine. Move that scale away. Just have fun, play sports. Don't worry about this. You're gonna worry about it when you're my age, you know? But those are just my thoughts.
It is so cold this morning. It's literally 11 degrees. Some people might be thinking that is nothing. Especially if you live in places like New Zealand or where it snows, Canada. You might be thinking, girl, are you serious? That's our summertime. Well, I am very serious. It's freezing. 11 degrees and I'm wearing shorts. This is what I mean when I say I'm wearing shorts today. Completely dressed wrong. My fingers are numb, but we are gonna walk regardless. We're gonna walk.
I kept on changing routines, trying to find what worked, and it was frustrating me. But looking back, I wasn't being inconsistent. I was just really trying to figure out something that I could stick to. But it was so hard to just stick to a routine. So I'm just journaling at the moment, and I'm watching a bit of Love Island.
Kieran's waking up alone.
What's this accent? I think that's Scottish. I can't do that accent. After a rough night in the villa, Kieran sleeping on the daybed alone. I can't do that one. Because when I lived in London. I lived in London, baby. So I don't know how to do any other accent. So anyway, I'm doing the morning routine I want to have if I could do everything that I wanted to do. I want to do my makeup in the morning before I go to work. I want to also do vocal warm-ups in the morning because I'm exercising my body. Cool. I need to exercise my voice as well. Right now, I'm working out, which is a big plus because I never, ever used to work out in the morning. I never used to work out in the morning. Literally, never used to do it. Always knew it was a good thing to do. Would aspire to do it, but I never did. And now, these are other things I aspire to do. I want to be able to do my makeup and take that time in the morning to really, like, have that self-care. This whole diary thing is just me constantly changing my morning routine, but I'm not even mad about it because it's fun trying out different routines. And this one is going to be like a big challenge because this would be like the ultimate routine if I could do absolutely everything that I wanted to do. So let's see how we go. Okay, so I just did a thing. I signed up for a training program with this fitness influencer. I started following and she's pretty legit. Like, I know there's some people that do random stuff and they're like, do this for abs in 1 week. She knows what she's talking about. And I'm at that stage now where I'm like, it's been 6 months. I don't want to hit a plateau and I don't want to get comfortable and then get back into old habits and then just gain all the weight that I've lost in 6 months. So I decided to invest in this one-on-one coaching program. Granted, it's taken me 6 months to lose 6.8 kilos. That's what I'm on right now. It's taken me that long to lose all of that weight. That's purely because it was a lot of like getting to know myself, getting to know what works, having a new workout routine. Like, oh my gosh, I changed my workout routine quite a few times. I believe now that I kind of have an idea of what works for me, I'll have this online coach. 3 months, I can smash it. Like 3 months, genuinely, I can smash it. Wish me luck, y'all. I don't know how this is going to work out. Well, I know how it's going to work out. It's actually going to be really good. I'm going to put it out there that this is going to be like really good. Yeah, period. And I'm feeling comfortable. Like before I wasn't feeling very comfortable in my skin, partially because I didn't have clothes that fit me. That's what really made me feel super uncomfortable, not fitting my clothes. now I'm kind of fitting in the clothes again, you know what I mean? There's some jeans that don't fit me still, but at the moment I'm kind of fitting back into my clothes, and it's giving me more confidence, you know, just knowing that I have more options in the wardrobe. I don't have to think too much. It's not giving me as much anxiety, like thinking about, oh, what can I wear, what can I fit, that sort of thing. And like, if the dress that I wear that's stretchy is dirty, and like, what am I gonna do if it's dirty, that sort of thing. The good thing about, you know, my husband, he doesn't make me feel like not attractive still, you know what I mean? Like, even when I was feeling very insecure, very uncomfortable in my skin, very like all the things, he still made me feel like a baddie, you know what I mean? I was still the baddest in the room. What you talking about? Even though I was like crying, like, oh my gosh, I was like crying one time because I couldn't find an outfit for us to wear on a date, and I was like so upset. And I was so sad. And anyway, anyway, yeah, I'm just like, I'm excited. I'm really happy that I'm progressing. You see that muscle? You see that muscle, mommy? Can you hear that water sound? The rain sound? It's my little sunset light. Ah, guys, the best thing about going to the gym and like working out, when it's time to go to bed, you feel it in your bones. Like, you feel it. You feel that it's time to go to bed because your body's so exhausted. Bye. So this morning it was actually raining, but we're still out here anyway. They see me. Update on having a coach. It's been like a week. There's certain workouts that I don't like that are in the program. And they're helpful, but I don't like them. Like, for example, I don't like split squats. I don't like them. I always feel like I'm doing them wrong. I like that it's pushed me to do workouts that I wouldn't usually do, that I don't really like. I know that, like, I don't need a program. I don't need a coach. You don't need any of that stuff. But I can identify that it is something that'll give me an extra boost. Like, this person's on me, like, let me go do this workout. Like, this person's hovering over me, even though they're not. But it gives that kind of feeling. So I work pretty well with that. I do, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I work pretty well with that kind of stuff. The biggest thing I've learned is, if you're gaining weight over 3 years, how on earth do you expect yourself to lose all of that weight in a month? Honestly, I need the year. In my head, it was 6 months, and I thought that was a stretch. But now that we've hit 6 months, I'm giving myself another 3 months, but in reality, I'm giving myself until December. I think I knew deep down it was going to be the whole year of me doing this, being off social media, just focusing on my health. I kind of knew deep down it was going to be a year, but I wanted to rush the process. I really did. First I was like 3 months off social media, then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do my transformation. 3 months came. Babes, I wasn't ready. Okay, 6 months. 6 months we're here. I'm still not ready. But I'm okay with it because I feel like I'm only just now getting in the groove. I've said this before, but I feel like I'm legit only just now getting in the groove of this whole thing. So anyway, coach is going pretty well. I'm quite happy with it. I did get a little bit of buyer's remorse, I'm not gonna lie, when that check first came out. When that check first came out, baby, I definitely had some buyer's remorse. I was like, you're crazy. But then that remorse or regret quickly turned into anger of like, why are you in this situation in the first place where you gotta pay this
this influencer to tell you to go to the gym. Why are you in that situation in the first place? Okay, we don't want to be in this situation again, so you better use every single bit of this program to get yourself out of this situation, because we don't want to be here again. So that's how I'm viewing it. I'm using it as fuel to be like, I'm gonna get my money's worth, and I'm not gonna disappoint myself and think, damn, why did I pay for this program if I didn't even like use it? So yeah, y'all might laugh at me and think, girl, that's a waste of money. Well, I'm just justifying it like that in my head because that's the way it makes sense. Okay, right, I'm gonna shower.
Guys, it's is it not week 3 of July? Yeah, we're coming into the end. It's Friday today. We're coming into the end of week 3 in July, and I feel like Stella got her groove back. I feel like doing this program really lit a fire up my butt again to get on track, because like I was doing it for 6 months by myself, all self-motivation pretty much, and it was good. I'm actually really proud of myself that I kept it going for that long, feeling like myself again, which has felt really good. And now I'm gonna feel even better because I'm gonna keep working on my health and fitness, and I'm just gonna keep getting better and better and better.
I want to relax my hair. I really do. I do. And hear me out, okay? Growing up, high school, all of that, right? I had relaxer. But I didn't really know how to take care of my hair until I went natural. I didn't really take care of my hair. Like, even when it was relaxed, I didn't really do deep conditioning often. This is the length my hair generally gets up to. Then it kind of reaches a plateau. So my hair got up to this length when relaxed. And when my hair was natural, got up to the same length. And then I texturized my hair just to see. Either way, I wanted to kind of start again. I wanted to start my natural hair journey again, so I texturized it for lols. So I eventually did a big chop, and then at the start of last year, so January 2023, that's when I did a big chop. Mid-year, I did another big chop to get rid of the last bit of the texturized hair, and pretty much did the whole year. And then in March this year, 2024, that's when I ended up getting my hair straightened and going for a treatment. And my hair, I think it's like up to here, not as long as when it was relaxed, because relaxed it was like there. It was up to here. That's like about a year's worth of hair growth since my big chop. So leads me to this. I am gonna relax my hair because I want to try again. And I'm glad I went on my natural hair journey because it really made me appreciate my natural beauty and accept my Afrocentric appearance, you know. And I think it was a big character development chapter of my life. It was, you know, it forced me to be comfortable in my skin. It was hard sometimes rocking an afro and being confident. One time was when I was in New York with my family, and I just wore it out, and we did some stuff together, and then we kind of split up, and then I went to do my own thing. I took myself out for dinner in Manhattan, and yeah, I went to Zara, and I got like so many compliments. This person that was working in Zara complimented me, and I just felt so beautiful. I took myself to an Italian restaurant, and I just had dinner, and I sat there, and then I went back to our Airbnb, and it was just like so cute and so fun. It was great. And then the other time I went out with my friends, and I just had my afro out. I was feeling so cute. I was feeling so confident, and I loved it. It was great. It was great. And I remember when I was like doing it, and my man was like, why don't you just wear your hair out like that all the time? Like, why don't you just try that? And yeah, it was nice. It's definitely been an era. It's definitely been an error. But now I'm just at a point where I'm like, I just want my life to be easy, man. Like, ain't nobody got time to do a 5-hour wash day. Ain't nobody got time for that.
On my walk, out of nowhere, I thought about my grandmother, and it hit me all over again. That's the thing about loss. It comes in waves, and it doesn't matter how long it's been, you're just always gonna miss that person.
That was so silly, man. Just why I know my sunscreen. I'm sad, but I'll be okay. If you look back and watch this video, I'm crying because I miss her so much. I'm gonna lose this weight for her. I'm gonna lose this weight because I know she doesn't want me to be sad and eat my sadness. I know she wants me to be outside and walking and living my life and taking care of myself. Oh man, this is why I don't wear sunscreen. Okay, I'm gonna put my glasses back on. I just filmed this to laugh at myself because of sunscreen. Oh gosh. Let's go work out. Cool. And you might be thinking, didn't this girl say that she didn't want to walk in the mornings because it was so dark and depressing? Yes, I did. But now I have come to the realization that I have no choice. I really don't. I'm saying I have no choice because, by the way, it's not nighttime, it's like 6 a.m. I've decided I've just got to do what I've got to do because I need to lose this weight. And I can't wait for the sun to come out. I am so looking forward to spring and summer because that's when the sun is going to come back because I miss her. By this time in summer, like, it does not look like this girl. So yeah, that's the update. It's raining, girl. I am so looking forward to summer because walking in the rain is just nah. I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, I just want to get to the point that I thought I would be at by now. Yeah, my body is probably recomping, so that's why I'm not seeing a lot of movement, but my brain is still like, why do you weigh the same? I can see the mild but existing definition on my quads. I see it. So I know that the muscles are muscling, the protein is proteining, the scale is just not doing nothing. The scale is not scaling nothing. I'm going to get my passport photos taken and I'm pretty keen for it. Whoa, the Australian accent really is showing right now. It's really showing. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go. Some of us are trying to go to France and Spain and Italy, but we can't because we don't got no passport. That's my issue, girl. I need a passport. Today I found out Kumara passed away. I cried a little bit, but I just feel a bit numb. Like, do I have any more tears? Like, I just feel like in disbelief again. Like, it's just not sinking in. I'm sad, but I'm not connecting with feeling sad. I'm just not connecting with it
because I don't believe it. I don't believe that my grandma, my great grandma, and my granddad are gone in like the span of 1 year pretty much. And the last time I saw them was really the last time I saw them. And I remember feeling in my heart like, I hope this is not the last time I see them. And it's very dark to think of something like that, but that's how I felt, because I didn't know when next I would be able to afford to go visit them. I last saw them 4 years ago, and they've missed so much of my life. I've missed so much of them, like all my life. All my life I've seen them in segments. The cost of living here is just not being connected with my family, just not being with my people, and only seeing them every 2 years, every 2-3 years we would visit until COVID. I just went that one time and that was it. And I'm filming this because I don't have anyone to talk to about it right now.
Then I lost my other grandmother, and it felt like time was moving way too fast. Like the people I loved just kept leaving me without warning. It also reminded me life doesn't wait. I didn't want to look back and realize I watched my life pass me by. So I kept going.
So everything is coming full circle. I'm literally in my car waiting for my laundry to finish drying. I'm parked outside the laundromat. I feel like this time away from everything has not just been a time for me to focus on my weight loss, but I have fallen in love again with the things that I used to love doing, like film, videos, music, obviously, but like music, singing, dancing. Like I've fallen in love with those things again. Those are my 3 mains, like from childhood, teenagehood, even my like early adulthood in uni. Dancing, singing, and making little videos. So I'm like, oh, no wonder why I'm like all sad. No wonder why, because I'm not filling my days with things that I enjoy doing. I didn't know if I would post this when I started, but now more and more I'm like, yeah, I want to share it because I'm proud of myself. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm already very proud of myself for how far I've come, especially in the month of July. July and August was so difficult, and I felt like part of me knew in my head that it might be hard. So that's why I got that fitness coach. If I didn't have the fitness coach, I feel like I would have fell off, like no joke. I feel like I would have fell off. But because I had that accountability during the really tough months, I kept going. July and August were just rough because already when July started strong. I started the program because I knew like, oh, it's going to be the anniversary of my other grandmother who passed last year. And I know like it's going to be tough and I want to push through it. So let me do this so I have some extra accountability. And yeah, started off really strong. The last week of July when it was her anniversary, I like fell off a little bit, but not fully. I still did all of my workouts because I was using it as my like mental health time, but I fell off on the walks. Also because it was raining. It was raining in July and the weather was not that great, so my walks were very inconsistent towards the end of July. And then August, the weather just got worse. Like even right now, it's like so windy. It's been raining. It's like the weather just hasn't been too great. And already I had the residuals of like grieving my grandma from last year. And I was like slowly trying to pick myself back up. And then my other grandmother passed away this month as well. And it was just like, I just like went down again. And this time I didn't push through and do the workouts. That week I only went to the gym once, and that's because my little brother was like, are we going gym today? Are we going gym? And I was like, oh no. And then they're like, oh yeah. And I was like, okay. It's September now. No more crying, no more tears. I'm really ready to lock in. Like, I feel hungry, baby. I really want to get back into my walks. Like, it's spring, it's September, spring, summer charade. You know, it's that time where I feel like I can get back into my walks. And I just want to lock in, okay?
We're relaxing.